Sean, for showing up, and maybe we can have their next project here on standby.
We are making sure that you see all the songs off the Shameless Self-Promotion CD by SME, so here's one of their new songs, Out of Control.
Lately, I've been thinking about a girl named Molly. She's the coolest in the world, and she's the kind of girl that makes you wish you cared about when she wakes up in the morning. She's always thinking about me. Who are you? Where did you come from? And what to do now that I live a billion miles from you? Usually, my back is pretty boring. What you do is I never really scurry. So one day, I saw a shooting star at the top of all dogs. You can even come and talk about what we need now. It's time to think about the time we spent on things. Oh, yeah, we thought the life was wrong. Now, I think it's time that we move on. Out of control, out of control, out of control, out of control, out of control. Miles away. Why think about her every single day? And we can always make it to the Vegas. Yes, it's flying. Never wait for careless away. Me now. Time to think about the time we spent on things. Oh, I never thought it life was wrong. And now I think it's time that we move on. Out of control, out of control, out of control, out of control, out of control. And I'll never understand exactly where you're coming from, but I know exactly where you are now. You'll always be my friend.
Hi, it's me again, and later on in the show I'll be showing you my secret recipe. Not so secret anymore, thank you very much, Alec. But and it is a recipe to make my soup. Well, let's get back to the show.
All right, now let's toss to Will Benham, who's got a little bit more for us from his trip to Cuba.
What was the highlight trip for you?
All right, so a lot of the cool parts of the trip were just seeing, talking to the people on the street, just learning what they had to say, especially like when we'd go down to the, waterfront and there'd be bands there playing and stuff, and oh yeah, that one time you were playing with a band, playing the guitar, that was pretty cool. And a couple outside towns we went to, like, I don't remember the names, but there was just, you just saw people on the street and you talked to them and you just got a really different perspective of what the world was like. What were some of your impressions about the government and everything like that? How do you think it really differs from here? What do you get?
It's definitely different here. It's communist government. One of the differences there is that, you don't have private ownership and you don't really have classes, you have widespread poverty. You sort of a middle class, a lower class, and even lower class. But, it is a system that has made sure that its people get money, get food, and have somewhere to live.
I heard something about you meeting a professional rapper. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, we met this guy, and he had his occupation. His occupation was he was a rapper. His group was Chicos Patinos. He was looking to get to the United States, and he was talking about a hip-hop club that he wanted to take us to. Music and dance is definitely a big part of Cuban culture, as we saw. What was your impression of that? What did you think of it?
It was amazing. It was just like the greatest impression of music I've gotten, you know, because everywhere you go there's different music, you know, there's clubs that you can go into, you're not restricted from going into these jazz clubs that we were not even allowed to go into as a teenager. I think it's really important, you know, for you to be able to be exposed to different kinds of music, and here it's like if you have enough money to buy CDs or listen to radio that's all, you know, corporate owned, basically, you're only going to get a limited perspective, and I guess with the internet now you're getting a lot more opportunities for music, but it's nothing like hearing live music, you know. What did you miss about Cuba that you didn't find in America?
Just you know, culture, and it wasn't so much here. It seems like it's all about how much you can acquire, how much you can get, and in Cuba, you know, when you're born and where you are, that's where you're going to stay. So, you know, it's sort of, there's much more quality of life, and it's much more, you know, what you can enjoy. And, you know, I came back here, and you know, I just, you know, looked as if people weren't really taking advantage of the advantages we have here. And that, you know, disappointed me. And I miss that, because in Cuba, they don't have many advantages, but that which they have, they take advantage of it. What are you taking back that you've learned from your trip and bringing, how are you applying that to your life now?
It's probably, you know, a cliche answer, but I think I definitely can tell what things I appreciate more with, like, even something as simple as hot water. I mean, just getting back to a hotel in Miami, I turned on the hot water like full blast for a couple seconds and just realized that I was back in America. And I don't know, just looking at different forms of government and trying to understand like all medias and everything like that. Getting back here, you know you're not getting the perspective of what it really is. You know you're not getting all the news. So I think that what I'm really applying to life from Cuba now is that you need to work hard to understand the world. It's not anything that you can just do by reading one source or, you know, listening to a radio station or anything like that.
You want to go back soon?
Sure. I really want to go back next year. I mean, it's a total mysterious country, and it's actually like just one big puzzle that you have to figure out different pieces. It's really fun, actually.
I'm Will Benham. Now let's get back to the show.